Can you tell us anything whatsoever, please?
I know you just give us. One more station.
Welcome back to the Two Dudes Talk Music YouTube channel. I am the Reverend Raph, joined once again by my good friend Kyle, aka the Beer Buddy, as well as Raph and Ben from Broken Earth. Yes, this is crazy. First time ever meeting another Raph. This is awesome. Yeah. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
You're welcome.
We need to do if I ever get to one of your gigs up here, we need to do the Spider-Man meme. That's what we gotta make. You know.
Dude, we absolutely need to do the Spider-Man meme.
Yes, yes.
I also have a friend up here called Ralphie, who's close enough. I feel like
maybe we could do the maybe we could do that.
Yeah, we can do the 3 point. You know Ralphie.
Yeah. Ralphie's.
He fills in for days like these a bunch, like on guitar.
Hell
He's
yeah!
a fucking sick cunt. I love him.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. We should all just get in like a little weird circle and just be like, you know, do that.
Do it. Absolutely.
Cool.
So, yes, it is time for the quick question quarter. So the whole point of this is, you know, we want to delve into the boys' like musical mental minds, get an understanding of how they originated, what really drives them, and how they got started. So we're going to have a bunch of rapid fire questions here. We might get you to expand on a couple of them here or there, depending on how we go. But just going to dive in nice and easy with the first one. What is the first instrument that you guys learned to play? Before you answer, vocals does count, recorder does not.
That was what I was talking about.
Yeah, guitar. Guitar was my first. Picked up drums and then vocals afterwards, but guitar was my first.
Yeah, nice.
What was your first guitar that you got?
Oh, okay, sick. So I had a knockoff Les Paul type of ordeal. Mm-hmm. But the first guitar that I ever bought myself, which I've still got to this day, is my baritone Telecaster. That is my pride and joy. I will never ever part with that fucking thing. Like, it's gonna have to be pulled from my hands.
Hell yeah!
I love
that.
It's fucking sick. I love it. It's the best guitar ever.
Love that. And what about you, Raph?
Yeah, so I started playing piano when I was 7 because my parents found that I couldn't pick up a knife and fork properly. I had some weird muscular development thing going with my fingers. So they're like, we teach him piano, he'll learn how to pick up a knife and fork. Mm-hmm. And weirdly enough, it worked. But then I also ended up loving piano. So they're like, what? He also likes music?
It's a good instrument. It's a good
great
thing.
Instrument. Dude, I love it. I still like. I do a lot of the synths for Broken Earth, like pre-pro stuff, and like just a bit of EDM on the side, like very, very on the side, like shit that won't ever see the light of day. I hope not. But
it's actually not half bad.
Yeah.
And then I was playing piano, fell in love with Linkin Park, and then realized that I really wanted to play Don't Stay. So in order to play Don't Stay, you got to play guitar. Mm-hmm. So I transitioned to guitar when I was 12. Got obsessed with the Chili Peppers and the Wombats and Linkin Park and Evanescence and all that
Wombats, solid as.
Yes. They were a big inspiration. They were a big inspiration for the old band before we were Broken Earth.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that through the podcast. What was the old sound? But I dig the Wombats.
The Wombats. It was basically the Wombats.
Loving that.
Yeah, Wombats. Fuck, man. Especially those first 3 albums. Best. Mm. Everything since has been like a great declining stream of just. Yeah.
His other band that he has going at the moment was like Love, Death, and Tragedy. He's put out some decent shit with that.
I haven't sauced that.
It's good.
Okay.
Cool.
Really good. Okay. I'm gonna have a look at that.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then
Love, Fame, Tragedy, some shit like that.
Love, Fame, Tragedy. Yeah. And yeah, like also like when I was like a kid, I was in the choir and shit, but I don't know if that really counts as vocals.
Yeah, no, vocals still count.
Yeah. So I learned vocals there. And then my voice dropped when I hit puberty, and then everyone was like, oh, you're a really shit singer, and so I stopped singing. And then I relearned singing via screaming in Broken Earth, and now I do screaming, singing, and I still play all the other instruments in some capacity. But,
Love it.
Yeah.
That's
started on
great.
piano.
That's so cool, man. That's really cool.
Very well versed.
Sorry, that was a very non-rapid fire answer.
No, that's
Yeah,
okay.
we
That's
can
all good.
like shut the fuck up and speak like instruments.
It's an ironic name because
Yeah.
it's never quick.
But what was the first album that you purchased, or owned, however you want to do that?
Yeah, so first album I purchased with my very own pocket money would have been All Hope Is Gone, Slipknot.
Yeah, nice.
That album doesn't get the respect it deserves.
Fuck, no, it doesn't.
It is
good.
It is probably one of their best.
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
It's fucking sick.
It is probably one of their
There
best.
there is some songs in there that are among their best, definitely.
Volume
Agreed.
3 for me. Volume 3 was the pinnacle of like their writing prowess. Like they just came off the back of Iowa, which is by far their best album. But as far as me, my favorite album is Volume 3. Just
Very
but
cool based
All Hope
take.
Has Got is very good.
Yes. It is.
Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Hey man, good.
It's such a
I
juxtaposition.
know Coldplay get a lot of shit, but like when you look at it from songwriting and that sort of stuff, there's
It's been
They
voted
know how
the
to do
greatest
their shit.
songwriter. They've been
Look, there is a
voted-
reason why they sell out stadiums night after
Exactly.
night. They know what the fuck they're doing.
Look, yeah, I was a Coldplay kid. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I still bang their first 4 albums. Fucking
man.
slaps.
It's great. Hey, look, man, my playlists are so ridiculous. They'll go from some Black Tongue to fucking like some like gangster rap to some like girly pop shit to some whatever.
Yes,
I'm like,
my fucking guy.
all over the place, man. It's crazy. All right, what was the first live concert you attended?
So mine was Green Day back on the 21st Century Breakdown tour. I think I was like 11 or 12 or some shit like that. Yeah,
Was it
really
FICG?
pivotal moment. Really pivotal moment for me. That was the moment that I went, yeah, I got to get on
Is that
to
at the
that.
SCG?
No, that was at. It's now Kudos Bank Arena, but I think it was like Acer Arena at the time.
Yeah, Acer Arena. It's always Acer Arena in my heart. They'll never change it.
Yeah.
They'll never.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paramore Sideshow 2013 off the
Yeah,
Soundwave.
You fucking win that one. That would have been so sick.
That would have
Off the-
been
That-
epic.
Yeah.
Edmore Theatre. Faraway Stables opening. Paramore playing all the old school hits while they're still like young enough to nail it and
that's
be
bad.
edgy and but in that weird transitionary era before they go indie where they have some of those like really deep cuts like Monster off the Transformers soundtrack which they never ever
wow.
play. They fucking played there and it went fucking off. Dude.
That's pretty good, man. That's
slap.
good.
That one wins.
That's
that one
good.
fucking wins.
What is an instrument that you've always wanted to learn but haven't yet?
Oh, easy one. Cello.
Drums.
Nice,
Cello's
nice,
good,
nice,
man.
nice.
Cello's good, man. That's really, really handy. You can do all sorts of cool shit with it. I love the
Oh, it's
sound
just
of a good
cool.
cello.
Yeah, it's very, very fucking pretty. And hey, all you need to do is talk to our drummer. He'll fucking love to teach you.
I know he would. I would be the worst student. My hands just don't I've tried learning drums before. I can do like a simple 4 on the floor beat. That's it. Like
Yeah, I'm the
anything else,
same.
I'm just like my brain just goes like no.
I
no,
lose
no.
hand-eye coordination when I try and do anything more complicated. Right, this is
Yeah. I'll stick to writing it on my laptop. But
yeah. Let me program and just drag the Mario Duplantier plugin onto that, and we'll be set.
yeah.
Amen.
All right, if you could pick one big band or artist to open a show for, who would it be? You get one each. I'm not saying one between you. There's one each. Who is your individual dream one to open a show for? Like you pick one and then you got to retire the next day from music.
Is it dead or alive included? In
So
Any-
the rules
anything
that
you
we have
want.
for this is dead or alive, active or not, whatever period you would prefer from that band.
I got mine.
Yeah, I got mine too now.
All right.
You go
Just
first?
don't say Lost
Or you want me to go
Prophets.
first? Okay, so I want to go back to like 1990, what would it be, 92, and open a show for fucking Soundgarden because that would have been such a sick experience.
Class, man. That's fucking class.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm a massive fucking Soundgarden
Man's
fan.
got taste.
Yeah,
you do.
Clearly.
You do.
thank you.
2003 Meteora era Linkin Park.
Classic.
Yeah, nice.
Again,
Absolutely
great choice. Great choice. You cannot go wrong.
Like
Nice.
that would just fuck. That would just fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would.
That would just
Straight
be the
up, it
best
does.
Ever.
They were like the biggest fucking band in the world for a lot of people then. It was just
No,
like
it was that. You know what it was? It was that red hair. It was that red hair.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Oh, now I'm actually really interested for this next question for you guys.
Frosted tips.
Who is a band or artist that you're listening to at the moment that you think is underrated and deserves more attention?
Oh, okay. So it can be as underground as I want.
Yeah,
dude.
literally whoever,
The more
like
the more the
whatever
better,
band
to be
that
fair.
you're listening to that you think not enough people are getting down for.
Yeah. So while we were on the North Queensland tour, we had a band opening up for us called Lost Beneath.
Oh,
So at the time, like now they're moving more into like a deathcore type of direction, and it's fucking sick. They're killing it at that. But the way that I kind of like interpreted their sound was a melodic but thol type of sound. It was like Viljada, but it had even more sense of melody to it. It was
Oh, the tone.
yeah, they are fucking
They're
so
so
sick.
Is that
Oh, they are.
Catacombs? Is that the
Yes,
Yes.
That's
Oh my
what I'm
God.
Yes.
listening to at the
That song is-
moment.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
tone
yeah.
of that guitar, man, of that distortion. Oh,
Let me just
that's
let me just
spicy.
give myself a little.
Give that
Yeah,
a follow.
you do yourself a fucking
Oh,
favor.
what's
Those
going on there? Why isn't that? Oh, I've got the tab muted. Never mind. I'll go back and listen to that in a second. But that's
100% do yourself a
I'm
fucking
keen
favor.
for that one.
They
Lost
are
Beneath
so
the
sick.
Catacombs. I'll see if I can pull that up. There we go.
Yeah.
Sick. All right. And Raph, have you got a suggestion as well? Any different
there's
suggestion?
a few. There's a few. I mean, I really genuinely love Lost Beneath, and I would put them in as my pick too. But Ben already did. Because like I fucking love those. Those boys. Like those boys deserve it just on love alone. Just a quick side tangent. After I broke my ankle, they drove all the way from fucking Mackay to our next Brisbane show 4 months later, just to see us play our full set.
Hell yeah.
They were just-
Oh,
they were just
wow,
like-
what a bunch of
yeah.
dudes.
Yeah,
They were just like, we just need to see what the rest of the set looks like
Ah,
from you guys.
They're the
That's
best.
some
They're the
real G
boys.
shit. That's
There's
some G
some,
shit.
they are the fucking real G's.
That's bad.
In terms of like a band that I think deserves more attention that I don't think enough people are talking about at the moment. They're young, they're new. They're young in terms of, I guess, how long they've been around. But I really think more people need to be paying attention to Erkin Armada.
Based.
What was that?
Fucking
Sorry,
based.
it's
Erkin Armada, Irken.
Erkin, as in Invader Zim.
Sure.
Erkin's-
Yeah,
the
I didn't get that reference, but yeah.
Okay. No, it's
yeah.
like a show that was it's like a cartoon that was popular back in like the
No, I
kind
know,
of
but-
2000s. Yeah, Invader
Yeah.
Zim. He's there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
they're the Urkins. Is the
Oh shit!
I think
I didn't realize that.
I don't know if that's where the name actually comes from for these guys, but
Probably.
that'd be pretty funny if
knowing
it does.
them, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
they're
you
They're,
fucking
do?
they're a
cool
little
dudes.
bit nerdy.
Dude, just
They're, all,
have a look at the
they're just
photo.
like fucking Chad nerds.
Hey,
Have a look at the photo. Can you see with the guy with the glasses? You know it's going to slap.
Oh, okay. When you-
I don't even need to look at the
Yeah,
photo.
we know
I
exactly who you're
I know
talking
exactly
about.
who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
All right, cool, cool.
You know
Love
it's
that.
good. You know it's going to be good. As
Well,
soon as,
appreciate those.
it-
Appreciate those shout outs, guys. We'll absolutely check them out for sure. We love.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason we asked that question because we're always like trying to keep our finger on the pulse of what's happening. You know, like what people are listening to, what
Dude,
people are
like
enjoying.
straight up,
So
they're going to be the next breakout of Sydney if you give them 2 years.
fuck yeah! All right.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
Um,
really, really good.
What is something that people may be surprised to learn about you?
I'm a bit of an open book. I kind of don't know how to answer that one.
Yeah, same to be honest.
for the lovely people that don't have the pleasure of knowing you, all those people out there in the internet land.
Oh, God.
I'm not born in Australia. I'm not Australian.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He says things like vitamin and yogurt and data.
Oh, my
you're a
dude.
pommy.
So South
Yeah,
of
yeah. My dad's Aussie. My mum's Irish, but I was actually born in England.
Hey. All right,
Funny enough.
so you hate the English like
Same here.
twice as much. So there you go.
Yeah, no, I genuinely do. Like, I genuinely like have a. It's one of those weird things where I just like I look at an English flag and I'm like, ah.
What part of the UK are you from?
South of London, I think. Surrey, Oxford-ish.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was
It's-
born there too. I was born there too.
Oh,
Oh
no
wait, no
shit.
fucking way, really?
Get
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah, I
out
was
of
born
here.
in,
Fuck.
I was born in
Whereabouts?
Middlesex.
Middlesex, no way. I
Yeah.
think you were like an hour away from me. I was like, Surrey, Weybridge sort of area, near River on Thames. The
Oh
fucking-
yeah.
the museum with the cars. I
Yeah,
don't know.
nice.
Yeah.
So that's where the
Thames.
obsession started.
Literally, that's where the obsession with cars started. Another fun fact about me: I am fucking obsessed with cars
And trains.
Nice.
and trains.
Well, you know what? You know what you need to do then, right? If you
Yeah.
dig like cars and shit, you guys need to reach out to Flaming Wreckage, the band. Not Flaming Wreckage. Firestorm, the band. Flaming Wreckage are great as
Firestorm.
well, but Firestorm, the
Yes.
band from Adelaide, they're from Adelaide or Broken Hill. Anyway, they're from out west there because the guys in Firestorm run an event called Metal to the Max, which is at the Mad Max 2 replica compound out near Broken
Get
Hill.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we went to it last
We
year.
covered it last year, which is the event we were talking about previously about where he just like downed a shitload of beers. And it is like, it's like 2 full days of heavy metal out in the fucking Mad Max 2 compound in the red dust of Silverton. And it is
That sounds way too far.
hectic. And even if look,
you fucking kidding right now?
I'm dead serious. Like, you only need to reach out to him. I don't know if they're still
to play the show.
get at him to play the show. And even if you don't get on the lineup for this year, like genuinely, I suggest
When
you
is it
consider.
usually
It's-
on?
So it's
October long
October
weekend.
long weekend, I think.
Oh,
is when
okay,
they
yeah.
normally-
We
But,
can, depending on what happens, we can probably
maybe
stretch
too.
that.
But
we may be able
Just,
to.
just,
I highly,
bear in
highly
mind that is the
recommend it.
NRL Grand Final weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like
We'll see.
honestly, last year's event, like you go back and check out our coverage of it on the channel because it was a hell of a time, and it's just like it's the kind of thing where everyone's traveled out there, so everyone just wants to have a good time. No one wants to, no one's out to cause any problems or anything. So everyone's just like, everyone's traveled so far. There was people came down from fucking Darwin, like far north Queensland, everything for it. Like it was just really just like coming together of fucking, so many amazing people. So the kind of event that, and of course being the Mad Max compound, there's like cars and buses and shit and just like the Mad Max museum out there and everything. So you got cars from the movie and shit in there. It's just a hell of a
This is
time.
gonna fuck, dude.
Yeah, that actually sounds so sick.
It's good. I reckon you guys would really, really love it. All right.
Hell yeah.
Last couple of questions here. If you could only listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would that album be?
Funny that you say that. It's not going to be a Soundgarden one, but it's going to be Mastodon's Crack the Sky. I've listened to that album on repeat way too many times for me to be able to count. I love that fucking album.
That is a strong choice.
Nice.
Stories, the youth to become.
Ooh.
Class.
Okay.
Nice.
I've not heard of this.
Have you not listened to this album?
No.
It's fucking good.
It will change your life.
This is what I love doing this fucking podcast, man.
And it's like, it's one of those albums where you start listening to it and you're like, okay. And then you start listening to it more and you're like, okay. And then by the end of it, you're like,
Okay.
oh,
Love it.
okay.
What's the album called?
It's
The Youth to Become.
The Youth to Become.
I listened to it once when I was 18 and I can't stop listening to it. It's aged like fine wine.
That's sick. That's so
Like,
good.
Unlike every other band from that like weird middle 2010s gentle era, this one fucking album has just put them all to fucking shame because instead of it being this like bow 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 fucking bullshit, it's like actually like good riffs, good songwriting, melodic like interpolation, and like it's just like the way they use effects and the way they write songs all interlinked together, but it doesn't feel like it's a drag or it's like oh, this is like prog, like this is like I'm listening to Pink Floyd. Like it's none of that shit. It's still fun, it's still energetic, but it just like it hits you where it needs to hit you, man. You know?
Nice. And I love that you guys were like right on that straight away too. Like you guys had your answers straight up. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
And last question for the quick question quarter, and time to get a little bit introspective here. What are you most grateful for about your involvement with music?
The fact that I've been able to sit with this guy for the last 10 plus years and be able to share a stage with him like this one consistent person this whole time. It's something that, like, it's literally like we've fucking grown up together. That is something that you will never be able to replicate or get anywhere else. No one can come close to what him and I have been through. So that is the one thing, most of all.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's genuinely that. It's a genuine brotherhood that's been created through music, with myself and Ben, as well as, you know, the others that have come and gone, and the ones that have stayed, and grow with us. It's like like you were saying before, how music's able to speak to the soul in a way that nothing else can. It's when you are sharing that with other people, it's even more profoundly affecting you on a way that you can't even describe.
Yeah, and it's not to say that Brad and Seb, who unfortunately aren't joining us for this, have any less like those guys I still consider to be like being in a band and being like and sharing a stage with like these three other dudes that are in the band that sorry, the four of us all together I should say. It's kind of like something that it's a friendship that I can't really explain. And
No, and
unless
no,
you
Yeah,
do
you
it,
have to have lived it. You have to have been in a
Exactly.
band with people and gone through that shit with people to be able to understand it. And
Yeah,
it's
go into
very-
battle with one another.
truly
All
special.
the common goal.
it's
Everyone's
a- it's a
driving
very-
the
Genuinely
same
that.
train.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
being on a
such a
pirate
unique-
ship or something like that. You're all heading
Yeah.
on the same destination. You're all going there. You're all focused, and it's ride or die shit.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, it's insanely ride or die shit. Example, ankle, when that happened, I saw the ride or dies straight away, and everybody decided to ride.
Dude, we were literally sitting there awake together for
Yeah.
30 hours.
It was fucked.
And
Like,
by that time, we just like started crying, just like,
yeah,
I love you, dude.
Yeah, I love you, dude. Like fucking insane.
The
Just 40
stereo's not
hours.
seated.
Yeah,
I love that. That is
there is
amazing.
such a strong connection in this band, and like some people would be like, "Oh, trauma bond." It's like it's not trauma bond, bro. It's like it's a genuine like love and appreciation for each person. And I think unless you share something I guess something that makes you that vulnerable, like music, if you're not sharing something that vulnerable with other people, you don't share that like that level of trust and love that I think comes from this, because you have to have that in order to be part of something bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
And like that's what I'm most grateful for in music is that shared brotherhood, creating something bigger than ourselves, something that like goes beyond, oh, I'm having a shit day, therefore fuck everyone. It's like, cool, I'm still gonna have to play a show, man, and I'm gonna have to share a stage with my three dudes who might also all be having a shit day, and we're gonna get on stage and be fucking pissed, and then when we get off stage, we're gonna be back on cloud nine like nothing's happened. You know,
Yep.
happens every fucking time. Every time we've ever been pissed, every time we've ever had like an issue or anything like that, as soon as we get on stage, we play a set, we get off stage,
It doesn't matter anymore.
doesn't matter anymore.
I love
Yeah.
that, man. That's great. And this is the thing, like it's kind of like you said, it's the kind of connection that you can only really understand it if you've been there through it. So whether it's whatever the endeavor is, it's a special thing, and this is, this is the kind of thing that I think more people need to have in their lives. So thank you so much for sharing that with us today, gentlemen. We're going to leave it there for the quick question quarter. We'll be back tomorrow
you so much for having us.
with Get in the Bin. And
Get
thank you
in the
very, very much for watching,
bin.
everybody.
Let's
I have
go.
been Raf. He
I
has
can't
been
wait for
Kyle.
that.
This
I've
has
also been Raf.
And
This has been Ben.
this is just such a weird fucking thing, man, to be able to say, like, there's the two Rafs on the fucking thing is just tripping me out. But yes, this is Raf and Ben from Broken Earth, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really hope you had a good time. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell down there. It helps the channel grow. We are still a fairly young channel, and we like to try and grow our audience all over the world. We do also, for those of you who are interested, have a Patreon. It's just a couple of bucks a month. At the moment, you get all the videos early and ad-free, but we are working on ways to increase the value of that and make it a bit more enticing. So don't forget to keep an eye out and check back on what's going on over there. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.